Making for Change is a 5-day programme for 16 to 25-year-olds in the Midlands area to explore social justice and craft and how they can utilise it when making for change. So the week started off with Lucy Hammond getting the young people to know each other, getting them to feel a lot more relaxed and start to actually address what social justice meant, what social action meant, and the key points of making a campaign that is effective.
What is social action? This was my definition. It is taking steps to change the things that are wrong in our society and introducing new ideas and processes for doing things better in the future.
We spent quite a while sort of getting to know each other and talking to each other about the different things that matter to us and like how they affect us on a personal level and what we think.
My generation and younger, they're very socially aware and very socially conscious, and they want to be contributing to the world in some ways and making differences in the ways that they can. And I think online activism is one option, but actually having physical activism workshops is another. It's a great way to combine their energy and their creativity in a way that is presentable and solid.
For some of them, they'd never done craft before, and so it was really important to Craftspace to introduce them into different making techniques.
So I use metal in my work. This is one of my foxes, so feel free to have a quick look. It looks delicate, doesn't it? But it's actually quite strong.
I think it's great that there's an opportunity for young people to kind of politicise the things that they're making and doing, and also the other way around, like thinking about the things that they're making and doing but within the context of the society they're making it within. So I think it's a really valuable thing within today's mixed up and crazy world. It's a really useful thing to kind of understand your position within that world.
I gave a talk to the young people about the methodology that I use to do effective craftivism. Rather than let's use craft because it's lovely, the focus will be on the activism and the craft as a way to enhance it. So your craft should always be your tool for activism, not your taskmaster. So I have a bit of a mantra that says if we want the world to be beautiful, kind and fair, then our activism should be beautiful, kind and fair. And if we just scream at each other, we're not creating the world that we want to see. So how can you use your craftivism as a gentle tool to do that activism? So we're very strategic on how do we intrigue people and use craft for conversations in an attractive way. And then I had one-to-ones for each project to go through what their project's about, how they could maybe improve on it or add to it, or honing down some of the messages and who they should target. And I gave everyone a little prescription card with some recommendations, and I signed it as the doctor, they signed it as the patient, and we stamped it so they could take it away with them to improve on their project, but also keep as a little reminder for future craftivism projects. All right. Hope that was all right. Good luck with it. I think it sounds great. Genuinely, really good. You can hide behind it if you want. There we go.
This week will end with a 2-hour showcase at Impact Hub. Members of the public can come and see what the guys have been working on for the last 4 days, which will include workshops, kits that they can take home and show their friends and family, and little handouts just so that you can know more about the social justice topics that they're looking at and how you can help too.
My idea is challenging the negative view that people may have on immigrants and ethnic minorities that live in Birmingham. So using the idea of tea to bring people together, people maybe engaging and making their own little tea bags, maybe through paper or something they can take away, something to remember, maybe to give to somebody. It's to kind of break the barrier, that's the whole idea, but using obviously craft and art to kind of, get my idea across.
So the social justice issue that we picked was racism, but we narrowed it down to racial profiling because as we're all from Handsworth, we believe that stops and searches happen to us and we are picked on as we are ethnic minorities, so we feel like it affects us every day.
In January alone, there was 16 stop and searches and 75% of that number were of ethnic minority. 90% of them didn't lead to an arrest.
So we're going to have 4 boxes and it's kind of like a data collection. Have you been stopped and searched and are you an ethnic minority, yes or no? And we kind of just want to prove our point really that ethnic minorities are getting picked on and they are being stopped and searched more than people of a white colour.
We've made little tags that people can take away with them so they can use them as key rings or fridge magnets, and they'll just bang the metal against the 3D printing and it will show through the hashtag and the facts. And those are theirs to keep and hopefully it will stick in their head and they'll spread the message.
My project's bee friendly, so it's about the conservation or the decline of bees in natural habitats, the importance of them and how to counteract their decline as well. What I've made is little packs that children can take home, and it teaches them about bees and it teaches them about the importance of agricultural bees, and like you get a pack of seeds in it and it makes a lavender bush, and that's just one small thing that you can do to make a big difference.
I'm doing the stigma behind mental health. If we taught kids from a young age what mental health was, they wouldn't be so scared of it in the future, so not have the stigma behind it. I've done a hot air balloon because the stigma behind mental illness will pull you down like a basket, whereas the hot air balloon rises because you can rise in yourself just by getting rid of stigma.
It was just great to see the way they've combined what Sarah would have taught them and what I was able to show them together. Like, I just can't get over the fact that they were able to do that, and all of them have done that in very different ways.
Tonight is a great example of young people's ambitions and what they can truly create. I think Craftivism has done amazingly in getting young people to put their social actions into art.
Well, I found out I know what the word craftivism means now, which is a really interesting concept, and I like the fact that you get involved in doing stuff instead of just talking about it.
The people over here I would never met on a day-to-day basis, and we've all got something in common. We're all sort of want to fight social injustice and we all want to use craft to do it.
You kind of have a stereotype image of what craft is about, and this kind of breaks the mould a little bit.